Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're doing well. So this is part 3 of making friends through Legos. If you haven't checked out part 1 and part 2, make sure to check it out. It means a lot to me. And also make sure to be subscribed for part 4, which will be coming out very shortly. I'm really excited about it. And so for this video, I don't have the photo for the first 3 people. I lost it. And then the second person in this video didn't want to be recorded, so I have like no proof that I actually have a second person, but I just lost the photo. So I might add an extra person in part 4, but we'll see. But there is a person, so technically there is 100. There will be 100. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Would you say that you're happy where you are?
Fairly content. I mean, I think everyone kind of gets like, I want to be there, but then I think back to like when I was a kid. It's like I want to be 18. You know?
Yeah.
I want to be 21.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I'm there, and it's like I wish I hadn't wished I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What would you say you're most afraid of?
Not doing something with my life. I mean, I know after college, ideally I'd find a job in the area that I want, but I think not doing anything meaningful where I can't say I'm proud of I've done something. So if I do get a creative job, I hope it's something meaningful. At least a little bit.
Would you say you have any regrets?
Honestly, like I don't think I have that mindset really on things. Like I kind of think I'm pretty confident that like we're all kind of ending up where we end up. So if I don't necessarily feel comfortable with the way something has turned out, then I'm like confident that it will, like there will be like clarity about that situation down the line.
What advice would you give to someone who struggles making friends?
I'd say a lot of it's just putting yourself out there, and a lot of it's just because it's gonna suck at first, especially if you don't have the experience of like meeting people and talking to people. I'd say, but a lot of it's just you gotta like swallow it. You just gotta put yourself out there. I'd say join clubs, find things that you're interested in, and find people that are also interested in the same things that you are. And because there will always be people out there that share the same interests as you. And if you can find your group of people, then you'll find friends along the way.
What are some qualities you look for in a friendship, or that you think are important?
Definitely honesty, trust, not putting in the work to maintain that friendship. Like if you're like the only one trying to maintain a friendship, it's not gonna work.
I got you. What advice would you have like to everyone coming into college, or advice you would give to someone going into college?
I honestly, that's a kind of a hard question because like I'm still living it, you know.
Yeah.
But probably just to like try out for like as many things as you can. Check out all the clubs. Try to make friends in classes. Like at least if you don't want to do clubs or like intramurals or anything like that, to at least try to form like a group or like see people you're familiar with. Hey, can I have your phone number so we can catch up on homework? Because then on that way you can get people together and you can like try to develop a friendship outside the class. That's how I met the people I'm talking to right now as friends. They're pretty interesting people, I'll tell you that. But I love them to death. They're great. So yeah, just definitely trying to like reach out to other kids in the class, because then it also is helpful. Because what if you're not in class one day and something big happens, and then all of a sudden you don't know?
What would you say is your sources of motivation or inspiration?
So right now I'm just trying to do what I want to do in life, like work towards being what I want to be when I grow up. To keep going, I just remind myself why I'm here, like what else I can do to make sure I do what I want to do, and just overall make sure that I'm actually doing what I want.
Oh, that's really cool.
What advice would you have liked to have known coming into college? What advice you'd give to someone going into college?
I don't know, to take time to still be you, you know?
Yeah, definitely. What would you say gives you inspiration or happiness?
I don't know. I mean, I guess right now, I don't know. It's been different things through different parts of my life. But like at one point, I read a lot of books. I was really into philosophy.
Yeah.
At another point, I liked music a lot.
Okay.
But now I don't really have anything. You know, that's something I kind of got to fix. But I think I'm going to get back into music.
Okay.
Because music's always been a big thing. So.
Yeah.
I feel weird talking about myself so much. I feel like I'm a celebrity or something.
If y'all had a message for the whole world,
One message. One message? There's a lot of messages out there.
you name them all.
I don't know, I guess I'd say stick to what you believe in. You know, like, stick to what you think is right for you. You know, don't let others try to persuade you into thinking what they think is right for you. Choosing you, being selfish sometimes is a good thing, I think. You gotta think about yourself first sometimes. You know?
Be kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Show kindness. You never know what somebody's going through.
A little bit of kindness goes a long way.
Absolutely.
How would you say your overall mental health is in college?
Right now, I would say I'm doing pretty fine. I mean, I have a nice job.
Yeah.
And my coworkers, they're really like, that's like the highlight of my day. I know like socially it's a little bit different because it's like it might be like harder to make friends in college. I feel like because you know you actually get to work up the nerve to like actually like talk to somebody. I don't know if you just did that just now. Like you know you gotta get used to like actually going to somebody and like you know like hey, we're in the same class. You know you want to study together, something like that.
Yeah.
So that would just be one thing that I know can be like maybe hard for like some people, which can affect mental health because it's like you're always by yourself. But I would say overall it's pretty nice. I mean, I have some good friends that I'll be hanging out with, and you know, I really like being outdoors in this weather. That helps me a lot. I feel like.
Some of the struggles of
The struggles in
in college.
Oh, in college.
Yeah. I mean, you can name the struggles if you want.
I would say just juggling everything since I'm trying to be a part of different stuff, but there's also like a lot of work, and then I'm getting into harder classes. Like data structures is horrible. Computer architecture, I don't want to take that. And all that other stuff, but really just managing.
Is there any advice you would have liked to have known coming into college?
I mean, I think this is probably just good advice for anyone about to have a big change in their life, but it's never going to be as bad as your worst case scenario in your head. You know, if you're anxious about it, it's going to be better than you think.
Yeah.
What about struggles?
Struggles? I would say I feel like that such a strong emphasis is put on like
having a college experience, I guess you could say, and I feel like everyone's trying to prove to everyone that they're having like so much fun.
Yeah.
So it can be like hard not to compare my experience with other people, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What about you?
Like the expectations, you go into college, you think that, you know, everything's gonna come out like perfect. You're
Yes,
gonna
exactly.
do all these amazing things.
Yes, exactly.
If you had a message to the world, what would it be?
Message to the world. I would probably say that life can get difficult at times, but it's nothing to fret over. It's simply life running its course. You just gotta play the hand you're dealt.
When would you say the last time you smiled?
Maybe like Sunday.
You might ask me why.
I don't know. It's just my friends. I haven't had like friends for a whole while. Like moved, so you know, just had like one last hangout together and just had fun.
Live.
How would you say you handle stress?
Oh, stress. First I cry because you know, I gotta get the emotions out, and then I make a plan. Sometimes I stick to it, and I'm like, and I check off everything on that list. But sometimes, just the idea of having a plan is enough for me to be like, okay, I gotta get up now.
When would you say the last time you smiled was?
Today.
You might be asking why.
Huh?
You might be asking why.
Oh, I don't know. I always, like, you know how I read something that said, like, trying to smile, like, smiling, like, it's something like, it makes you happier because, like, certain things get through. I'd have to look up the article to explain it correctly, but,
Yeah.
like,
Stress, definitely, having self-care. Self-care is very important. Sometimes, like, especially being first gen, you kind of think that, oh, you have to, like, do everything perfectly, and it's not like that. Definitely have time to, like, focus on yourself and, like, yes, what you're studying is important, but, like, if you don't see if, like, at the end of the day, you don't see yourself happy doing that, or, like, you don't see yourself doing that on the long run, it's okay to change your major. Like, don't be hard on yourself.
If you had a message to the world, what would it be?
To quote Louis Armstrong, if lots more of us loved each other, we'd solve lots more problems.
Yeah, that's a good quote. What advice would you give to someone who struggles making friends?
Struggles making friends?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of that struggle comes from just, like, not wanting to make the leap of, like, fearing that, like, they're just not gonna like me. So, I don't know, I guess just, like, making that first interaction. Just, like you did. Just coming over and just, like, saying, hey.
I mean, the way I met Yazzie was literally, we're in class together, but she sits near me, and I just made a comment about her earrings, and we started talking about them for a while. Just, like, a simple compliment goes a really long way, or just, like, you notice you're in, like, the same vicinity a lot. Just, like, starting a conversation, which is sometimes easier said than done.
Yeah.